Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's doing great. Um, it's an accident interview. Anyway, good morning again. Like I said, I'm trying to stick my phone clamp or whatever up there. And I want to clarify some things this morning, this afternoon or whatever. Um, people get stuff misconstrued, or people get stuff. Uh, People misunderstand people sometimes. I've been very clear on here um, that you know me, and you can say the movement or whatever, as you can see, I don't know, you see that. Check it out. It's really nice. Uh, I got one here, Liberia My Roots, and with a channel name on it. And I got another one, uh, Liberia Africa Great Again. So, and people think that it's about a race thing, where maybe I'm focusing on black people coming back to Africa and forget about white people. No, it's not that. It's you cannot it cannot be black people without white people. It cannot be white people without black people. And it's so profound that you cannot say it without putting the color on people anymore. So it's just people are people. And people go back into way back always into slavery, where I'm not trying to be nice or trying to say nice thing about one race or another race, but they got a saying in Liberia: if the house don't sell you, the street don't buy you. Simple as that. If Africa weren't selling people, the other part of the world weren't going to buy. You know, if and things like that. And it's a whole lot of crazy treatment that went on. You cannot enslave an entire continent without people from the continent being part of it. So let's just not go into slavery too much, because it's a profound topic. And the reason why I'm saying this is because people think that when I talk about going back to Liberia, it's about black people running away or leaving from white America and going to Africa, which is black Africa. It's not that, because there's always everybody everywhere. You will always see your white brothers. You will always see your brown brothers. You'll always see your yellow brothers or whatever. You always see that. And I cannot just stick onto one race, because I'm not that kind of person. I'm for everybody. So the only thing is, even in slavery, if you check it out, in slavery, there were great white people that fought to abolish slavery. There were white people that was writing against what they saw in the zoos and the plantation, and they were against it because they believed that, especially the white, most of the real Christians of those days believed that it was inhuman, it was ungodly to have slaves like that. To have people living as slaves or whatever. If then people go back to the Bible and say, I cannot believe the Bible because the Bible says slave obey their master and all that. Look, man, slave, you got to look at the meaning and the words. You got to look at the meaning of slave back then and look at the meaning of slaves now. You got to look at the meaning of slaves before the slavery that they talk about in America, and you got to look at what slave was. Slave is still today in Africa. There are slaves in Africa still on the African continent, enslaved by Africans. You see what I'm saying? There are slaves all over the world. There are slaves in America still today. And it's not just white, black, or whatever. It's every different color and race. There are slaves all over, in Mexico, in China, in Asia, in Russia, and you name it, in France, and all over. And the government know about this, and they act like they don't. So there's always gonna be slaves in the world. There's always gonna be slaves, and we even it's gonna modernize now, where we ourselves are kind of slave, and you don't believe it because you are enslaved to so many things that you are so attached to, and because for example, those days on the plantation when people try to run over, they try to run, they're like, how can I run if my family here? What family here? Because you can get sold. You can get they can separate you. There weren't really no family. They were breeding people, according to what kind of breed they want, or how big they want the person to be, and all that. They was breeding people like that in the South. In the East, it was about zoos, and they put people in zoos. They had black people, they had Asian people, Haitian people, Asian actually from Asia. They had Asian, they had people from New Guinea, and people like that all around in the zoo, human zoos. And I'm not saying this just to tell you that okay, they did this and they did that, but the white race was a little safe because it was the perpetrator were white people that was doing it. But it doesn't mean that every white man supported that. It doesn't mean that every white person supported that. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm getting at is, all I'm getting at is, there are a lot of good, different colored people out here. So we cannot limit what's good to just one color of people. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to clarify and say, or actually just saying that I blame everybody for everything that happened. Always. And I blame a group of people. I blame a group of white folks that really pushed the slavery thing because it was money making. Like now, the marijuana, the cocaine, and all these different drugs. You cannot just get up and blame the drug dealer that's standing in the street, slanging, dope or whatever. But you can go back to where it comes from, where they grow it, the plane that traffic into America, and the people that cross the border maybe with it, the people that got their stamp on it, the law, and you can blame everybody. So all I'm saying is we should have a clear mind. We should have we should have a broad view when we look at things. We should open our minds. Just don't have this hate in you for a certain group of people because a certain group of things happen. I try to think and put myself in people's shoes and try to put myself in people's place to see what made them do this. They have some evil people. People are just evil. Black, white, blue, yellow, green, whatever your color, doesn't matter. People have brain. People have you. If you think about it, people got everything the other person got. So you capable enough to think about or do whatever you want to do. But I tell people, don't go around harming people. You can do whatever you want, but just don't go harming people. But one thing, the reason why I'm saying I'm doing this video, I just want to clarify because people think it's just a black channel. No, it's not. It's for everybody to come and learn, everybody to come and understand things that you don't understand. Especially, I focus on Liberia a lot. Liberia has her past where it's been dealing with white and black people, and it's a black country which is came from slavery into being one of the greatest achievements that the blacks from America ever had, and we should be proud of that, especially we as African Americans now because we all are in America. We all have maybe American citizenship. No matter where you're from, if you're black and you are naturalized in America, you are considered African Americans. People don't know that. People think they got a black card that they give you, like, oh yeah, you're black. No, you're not. Black is everybody. It's a color that they look at. Black is every dark person or little lighter person considered black. So it's just up and down, man. When you look at certain things, you cannot just put a name on something. So what I'm saying is my channel is not on this channel because there's gonna be a lot of people controlling this channel soon. It's gonna get bigger than what I'm doing. So this channel is for people of like mind, people who believe in certain things I believe in, people who believe in repatriation, people who believe in going back to Africa, people who believe in doing better in Liberia or doing better in Africa. Pan Africanism maybe, but it doesn't mean that we should always focus on the white man, 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 and as we said, the white man contributed to my success today. So hey, I appreciate that love and the help. I had teachers going back to Africa to teach us where we were. I had this lady, Miss Quindu or whatever. She was in the LRTP program or whatever. And maybe some of my friends can remember. A couple of white people came back and volunteered to teach us, and brought books and all these different things. Some people are good people. You cannot just sit here and just classify the whole white race as evil, as enslaved people, and all that. They were men fighting and lost their lives. There were white men with Martin Luther King. There were white men and with a couple of abolitionists, doing things, great things for black folks. So I cannot just wipe all that off and be like, nah, it's just black, black, black. So this just something to tell you that the channel is not just for black people. It is for everybody. Everybody who believes. Your mind. This what I say. Your mind sets you apart from whatever that's going on in the world. If the way you think about things is the way I address you, the way you think about it and the way you put it out is the way I will address you. So definitely, I cannot just say, "Oh, you're white, you cannot come to my channel," or "You black, you cannot come to my channel," or "You not." So thanks for watching. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having fun. Hope it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining where I'm at, but it's really cold outside. You can see I got my thing on, and hopefully I'll soon be across the ocean pretty soon. Thank God. Thanks to everybody. Stay watching. Stay true. Be loyal. And I appreciate all the comeback, the comments, the shout out to my brother Timothy. I see you, bro. And you've been dedicated. I really appreciate the love, bro. I appreciate everything you're doing. I appreciate you sharing and spreading the channel. Keep doing the thing. Keep doing your thing and helping your brother out, bro. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everything everybody out there doing for me. You're doing a lot. You just don't understand. So thank you again. Have a great day.